I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawn. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one Chief Rock in Knicks Universe. Your main man, Uncle Freezy. Salute. I'm joined by Tori B. Tori B, what's good?
So what's up?
Salute, salute. Salute everyone watching us on X. Salute everyone watching us on YouTube. Sooner or later, we're going to get this thing, man. We're going to reach out to more people, but for the people that are watching right now, man, we just glad y'all here. If you like this type of content, man, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Consider becoming a member. We got a bunch of dope membership stuff coming up for y'all, man. Excited to present that for y'all consumption. Thank you also for joining us on the premiere Knicks and the Nighttime show. Let's get this thing started. Tori B, what's good?
Just here trying to figure out how I feel about this Knicks game.
I'm trying to figure it out too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying to figure it out. I understand. I understand why things went the way that they did tonight, even though I don't like it.
Right.
But I do understand. So
Well, I mean, there's the obvious, right? You just play in competition, right? Play of intensity basketball, and then the very next day you fly to Indiana, and then you play a tough game against Indiana because half your squad is out, and then you got to fly home to now play 76ers team who has been off since Sunday.
right.
I mean, fatigue played a major factor. Like, they got to do a better job with the scheduling. This just shouldn't have never happened. But with all that being said, 1 3-pointer that actually went in, and maybe 2 less turnovers, and we win this game. So,
And
for all of that,
yeah.
I don't hang my head. I don't like it because it's Philadelphia, and I hate losing to them. But
Right.
I understand that there were things in play that sometimes you just can't. It's got to be one of them games you look at and you shake your head and go, all right, on to the next.
I think this is one of those games where you kind of got to sit starters to protect themselves from, hey, there's Miss, you got something for me?
Yes.
Hold on, everybody. Miss Smoker got something for me. I'm going to leave Tori B by herself for just a second. Hold on. I'll be right back.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know. I don't know how you guys are feeling about the game. But hopefully you guys are not too down about it.
You want to say hey to Tori B?
Hey, Tori.
Hey, Miss Smoker, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm awesome.
Yeah, that's she made me she knew I was in here, was gonna rock for a little bit. So she made me a cucumber and lemon drink water.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's pretty cold too, so that was dope. Thank you for looking out for me. She said you're welcome. So, all right. So back to regularly scheduled programming, right? So you said schedule loss?
Yeah, man. I mean, we let it go and we move on.
Right.
Like it's not else we could really really do.
Right. Nah, not
I
much we
mean,
can really
there's
do.
some questionable, I got some questions for Mike Brown, but I mean, other than that, like I feel like he didn't do such a great job with the rotation tonight. Like, and
Right.
you're right, sometimes you gotta save folks from themselves. Like Jalen was
Right.
chucking.
Right.
And I mean, I get it. Scorers think that every basket is gonna go in. The next one will go, the next one will go, the next one will go. But
Right.
sometimes you gotta yank the chain, especially when you had other people that were actually scoring. Like McCall was on, Cat was on, Mitch was on. Like, why was he on the bench? He was hitting his free
Yeah.
throws. Tonight is the night he could have stayed in the game. Like, why'd you pull him?
Yeah.
He was having a great night. But what are we doing here?
What are we doing? Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's coaching fatigue. Maybe it's just Mike Brown, like his brain just fried for a minute. Like, wait a minute. I don't know.
Well, one of the things I'll be the first to say is we lost to Philly, but we play Miami Sunday in the Garden.
Right.
So as much as I really dislike Philly, I really dislike him. I really dislike Miami, man. Like keeping it a stack. Yeah. If I had to lose to one or the other, even though we know we hate losing, come back fresh from Miami. You at
I
home, you
mean,
lost, get a good night's sleep, rest all day
yeah.
Saturday, get some treatment Sunday, and beat these Heat.
Sometimes I feel like, you just gotta shake that one off. Like they couldn't throw the ball in the ocean tonight. Like,
Nah,
it was bad.
it
It
was
was bad.
bad.
That was hard to watch. That was really hard to
Right,
watch.
right. Yeah, yeah.
And I
I'm
was so
still
happy
excited
we
about them.
actually won yesterday. I didn't think we would win yesterday. Yesterday was the game I thought we was gonna chuck away. Right?
Right,
I didn't think. I'm like, oh wow, they sucked it up. They pulled it together. They won the game. Yay. And
right,
then Detroit lost. So I was like, all right, now we lose it. We gaining on Detroit. We get a game, we a game behind, a game and a half behind.
right.
And then we right back there. Right. We came home and took the L.
That took the L. Right. But to your point, I think it's a very, very smart and thoughtful processing of the moment. Right? Like as a championship contender, there is always bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
like every moment has implications. You feel me? You know,
Yes.
like because if we win tonight, we creep up in Detroit's rearview mirror. At the same time, though, at the same time, these teams behind us that used to be in our mirror are slowly fading back. I think the cream legit is rising to the top, everybody.
Right.
It looks like the cream of the crop is going to be Detroit and the Knicks, right?
Because I
And
don't know what they doing in Cleveland.
yeah,
I do not
yeah.
know what they doing over there.
Who knows? I think they're probably gonna trade somebody. Yo, David Smith is in the building. David Smith, I was looking for you on X today, man. Where you been at? David Smith, I was looking for you on X. I took about 10 minutes to see if you was on X. You must have been quiet today, man. What's going on? Ismail Rivas says facts. This game was total BS. OG sold tonight. He bet against himself on the under. OG should be investigated.
That's big
Yeah.
facts. OG had no points. at the
Right.
end of the third quarter. Was it the third quarter? I said, wait a minute. Wait. Does that say 0? Wait a minute.
Yeah, and you know what? And I listen, I say this all the time, Tori. I think the chat thinks that I just create rhetoric in order to get all my alphabets in before the show is over. That's not what I'm doing, right?
Mhm.
It is difficult in this league to be a two-way player. It's difficult. And tonight, OG had to guard one of the greatest two-way players of this generation at a minimum in Paul George. Right?
But that was going to be what I said next. He played great defense. But his
Right.
offense was horrid.
Right. But you know who else played great defense and their offense was horrid? Paul George.
Yes.
Paul
Yes.
George scored
They X'd
7
each other out
points.
in this game.
Yeah, he scored 7 points on 10 shots, and he had been smoking coming into this game.
But you know what? In the grand scheme of things, right? That's not a bad thing. When you got both of them in their defense bag and they Xing each other out, that's fine because you just took one of their biggest chips off their board. That means everybody else got to step up, and the rest of our guys just didn't step up.
I'll tell you what, this is Paul George in his last 5 games before tonight, right? 35, 23, 12, 20, and 11. Paul George is averaging 20 points per game for the month, right? And not only doing that, but he's doing it on 55% shooting from 3. Tonight, he was 1 for 6. Right? So I listen, I respect the OG part, right? I respect the OG point. I know a lot of people are going to say, you know what, Uncle Freezy, this is a bottom line business. OG offensively didn't look the part. Well, Paul George didn't either. You know what I'm saying? If we want to fault anybody tonight, if we want to fault some defense, I'm going to point to the backcourt defense because Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe and the kid that painted his nails off the bench, they made our backcourt look tired.
Yes, they did. VJ was playing great defense on Jalen Brunson tonight.
Right.
Great defense.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking
He
at
frustrated that man right out of this game. What he shot? 7 for 1,000.
Yeah, yeah, you giving them some credit because I was gonna say 7 for $1 million. I was gonna say 7 for $1 million, but yeah, no, I agree. You know,
And this is when I question Coach Brown the most. Cat had the night off. He was having a good game. They couldn't stop him in the paint. Why are you not going to him?
right.
Why are we not running the offensive ball in themselves? I don't get it.
Why not share the wealth, right?
I didn't understand it. I'm screaming at the TV, please give the ball a Cat. Give it to him every time down the court, please.
Let Cat and Mitch play together.
Right.
Did you see that dime? Chat, I know y'all saw the dime. Cat pump fake from 3 and hit Mitch right in the hands underneath for and 1.
Yep.
They can play high-low basketball. These are the things that I mentioned a lot. We mentioned we have conversations about so many different things. Right. But yeah.
What I will
in the
say
building. Go ahead, boss.
is in this, to your point, right? They can play high-low basketball. We haven't seen it. This is the first time we really saw it this season.
Right.
So I'm hoping that in the tape room when they sitting down watching tape, they see it and we get to see it more often. Like, because in every loss there's a lesson.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is a lesson from this game.
Cat up high and Mitch down low. I mean, you can't lose because you got to guard Cat for 3.
Yes.
You got to guard Cat for 3, and Mitchell Robinson hitting free throws was a pleasant supply. A pleasant supply.
What?
I'm
So it was
sorry, y'all.
a pleasant. I was going to
surprise.
say it wrong too. Pleasant surprise.
Supplies. Yeah. Maybe it's this lemon and cucumber one, everybody, but yeah, they legit. Mitchell Robinson looks like tonight he looked like he was 21 years old tonight.
Who you talking about?
Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mitch looked like he was 21 again tonight. You know.
He did. He looked good. He looked. Let me dial that. He looked great. He looked great. He said he looked like y'all better give me my check. That's what he looked like.
He looked like pay me, right?
He looked like give me my check. Give me exactly what I asked for. Stop playing with me. That's what he looked like.
He looked like 30 mil a year plus.
Yes, he absolutely did. He said, if I don't show me my money, I'm out. That's what he said.
I saw, and right. That's exactly. Mitchell Robinson, and there was a point in the third quarter when Mitchell Robinson started the dribble handoff, and he looked at the rim, and I was like, if Mitchell Robinson shoot a three here, my spirit will meet y'all on the other side.
Mitch had a great game, man. If that's a plus I can take away from this game, Mitchell Robinson looked really good tonight.
Yeah,
really good. McCall had a quiet game too. He just need to be a little more aggressive on the offense too. For me, when the rest of your team ain't got it going, you need to be a little more aggressive because he handles the ball enough to keep it.
Yeah.
You handling the ball, you handle the ball enough to keep it. Just keep it.
Keep it right.
If they go in the hole, nobody's gonna complain. Like, just keep the ball.
Just keep it right.
They have a really. I don't want to say it's a bad habit because I don't have a problem 99.9% of the time with them giving the ball to Jalen Brunson, but they have to know when to help save their boy.
Right.
Everything can't be Jalen come save, but sometimes y'all gotta save him.
Yeah.
But they've been doing that for most of the season. I don't want to nitpick because I feel like for as bad as they played, we still could have won. And that's a testament to how good this team actually is because they play horribly.
Right.
As a team. Like you had people that as spot players were good during the game, but as a team, they played horribly. And they still had an opportunity to win down the stretch. So I don't want to pick it apart like deep dive into everything that was wrong tonight because most nights it's not wrong at all. So
yeah.
I'm gonna stop myself before I go down the rabbit hole.
Well, I think it's just honestly in a fatigue game,
they were tired.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Yeah,
nobody diving for balls. Balls is bouncing. They looking at each other like you get it.
Like, there's no gas in the tank.
Right.
There's no
how do
gas
you do
in the
that?
tank. There's no gas in the
NBA
tank.
wants you to take. They want you to play hard. They want you to take the cup seriously, right? And they did. They went out there. They played well. All the teams. Not just the Knicks. San Antonio. Also, they played well. These guys. Everybody did their part, right? And then the NBA said, "All right, go play tomorrow. Go play the day after tomorrow. Take their travel and go play basketball." What?
Right.
We just playoff atmosphere basketball to win this chip, and y'all sending us right back into the fray for back to back. Come on. They could have took one of them games off the schedule.
Back to back.
They should. What they should have done is make it a non-factor for the losing game, for the losing team, right? San Antonio Spurs, the loss don't count as a loss. New York Knicks, y'all keep this as a W. We scrape one of them games.
Right.
Like, there's no reason why they should have been playing a back-to-back right after this tournament.
Right.
Who did this schedule?
Or
at the very least, move the game.
I'm looking at who the Spurs played after they lost to the Knicks.
Played Atlanta
and the Washington Wizards.
Right, they played two sub 500 teams.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not mad at tonight's loss at all.
I'm not mad at the loss. I'm mad because we lost because I hate Philly. I never want to lose to them, but I'm not mad. Like, I'm not hating on my team. I'm just, I don't like to lose to Philly or Indiana
Right.
or Chicago because I hated Mike Mouth anytime he played against us. So,
Right.
I got a list.
And yo, when Tori B says she has a list, she means we have a list. Right. and I have a pencil sharpener and some number 2 pencils, right? Like legit. We add more and more people to this list. Add this on a legal pad, yellow paper.
That's right.
Right. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not really, I'm looking at, it don't bother me like it should. I feel like it should be bothering me, but it's
I'm already looking ahead to Miami.
right.
Like looking ahead.
Yeah, I'm not even bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like legitimately, I'm not even bothered with the loss. The loss bothers me. And pardon me, I'm checking out something on another screen, but yeah, it doesn't bother me in that sense of I don't think the wheels are falling off. Just be tired, man. We're tired. We'll get some rest. We'll come back. Once we come back, the league will know who we are. We'll put the league on notice again, man. We just need some time. That's all.
The league already know. Anybody who really watches basketball know exactly what this was.
Yeah.
Like, and if that's the narrative in the news is that we not them because we lost a back to back after that cup run, and they full of crap.
Right.
Well, they're full of crap anyway. But
yeah, I not gonna lie. I was a little disappointed that Jalen Brunson wouldn't pass more. But at the same time, Jalen Brunson's a scorer. And this is what scorers are going to do. Like, scorers don't legitimately give themselves the red light. They feel like they have the ultimate green light. Right? And so he took some shots. And to be honest with you, I thought Cat played a great game too until he had to start forcing up shots. And so I think Cat had to force up like 2 or 3 shots. They were bad shots, but he had to take them because the time and score were uneven.
Exactly.
You know how like you running out of time, you down 2 possessions, and you gotta get some shots up or whatever. And so I feel like Cat played well. I feel like Mitch played well. I feel like Bridges in the 4th quarter should have had more touches, like you mentioned.
Keep the ball. Mikal, you don't have to pass. You don't have to give the ball to Jalen. You can keep it. You on this team too. Call your own number.
Right. Yeah.
And they played too much 3-ball tonight. That's too much. The shot wasn't falling.
The 3 wasn't falling. Yeah, the 3 wasn't falling.
At that point, but you're not hitting 3s with tired legs. That's not happening.
And Mike Brown said, Mike Brown gave a lot of OG Anunoby minutes to Tyler Kolek. That was unexpected. To see Brunson, Kolek, Bridges. I think it was like Brunson, Kolek, Bridges, Cat, and Mitch. I didn't expect to see a lineup like that.
I miss Deuce today.
Yeah.
I miss Deuce today.
Yeah.
Miss Shamit today.
Shamit too. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I missed Mo Diawara today. Right.
I don't even know why Clarkson didn't get more minutes. Even Yabusele. I know everybody down on him. But he didn't play bad when his few minutes he was out there.
Yabusele hit a 3 as soon as he got out there, right?
I don't get it. Mike Brown's rotations baffled me today. I don't get it.
Right. Yeah.
Mitch was the X factor, and he pulled him out. And I just stared at the TV for a little while in disbelief. Like, wait a minute, he's hitting his free throws. He got more points than anybody in this quarter. Why is he going to the bench? I don't understand. Why can't Mitchell Robinson close this game? Why?
Yeah.
Because now you're showing teams that no matter what he's doing, you're going to pull him. You don't have to worry about him being on the floor at the end of the game.
Right. Right.
I don't know. Yesterday, I was praising him. All through the cup, I was praising him. And today, I'm just scratching my head. Like, what are you doing?
They were just tired. To me, they were just tired. Because I don't think it was a strategic thing. Like, it can't be a strategic thing. It can't be like a strategic thing or it can't be a hustle thing. Like when your centers give you 43 points and 27 rebounds. I mean, those type of numbers, like from two guys. I mean, you gotta, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, what we do know is that they lost.
Yeah, we do
so
know
it's
they
time
lost.
to start a whole new winning streak.
They were so tired they didn't even get up. This is like the second game in a row where they didn't get up 43s.
Right. So many mental mistakes. They had 18, 19 times. They had so many turnovers. Listen, they shot like 30-something% from the field. They missed a lot of their free throws. They turned the ball over like crazy. That was a bad game, which is all around. And that has to do with mental fatigue. Like they was tired. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, what do we
I
have?
don't like that they lost because I don't ever want to lose ever.
Right.
I don't want to lose
Me
any
too.
game. I want to win 82 games. I want all the games.
All of them.
All the games, but
right.
But it's not going to happen.
The Knicks
so we took that little L, and that's it.
Yeah, and we'll move on because they took the L. We'll move on. No team is gonna go like whatever. Right. But the Knicks had 3 players with double-digit rebounds.
Right.
Right. There's something to be said about that. And the only thing that I could say now, if you want me to
had double-digit rebounds besides Cat and did Josh have them?
Josh.
Okay.
Yeah. My only thing is if I can find a place to come in for a soft landing. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. The only place where I can come in for a soft landing and like look at one player is Josh Hart passed up a lot of threes tonight.
Yeah.
And I know he wanted to facilitate because Jalen Brunson wasn't on. Right. Josh was trying to facilitate because JB was bricking. Josh has to be more selfish at times than that, though. Josh, you got to take those threes, baby boy. You gotta take them, right? Like legit, Josh. And I'm not saying that Josh Hart ruined the game, but when JB is in that stretch of 7 for 22,
you think maybe he should have sat another game?
Who?
He didn't really look like himself out there.
Who, Brunson?
He had the abdominal. No. I'm talking about
Josh.
Josh. I was going to say Cat. I'm talking about Josh. Josh didn't really look like himself. You think he should have sat another game or two?
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. But if you notice that, I think you're right. I think you might be right then. Because if it's one of those things, well, then again, if you sit Josh, do you have a chance to beat Philly?
I mean, maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe you give Diawara some more minutes and you let Hot Porty play and you let Jimson play and we'll see what happens. Like at the end of the day, we lost, right? So if Josh said and we lost, then we still had the exact same result.
Then you got the same result, right?
We got the same exact result. It's a net zero. We got nothing out of it, but he got a little bit more rest because he just like Josh is usually all over the place, literally
Right.
all over the place, falling all over the place, getting every loose ball. Like not
Right.
tonight.
Right.
He just didn't, and I don't know if that's fatigue or if he still's a little hurt, and I don't know. I think
Yeah.
guys want to play because they don't want to let the team down. Like go sit down somewhere if you hurt.
Right. Right. Did you know that the only players that shot free throws tonight were Jalen Brunson, Cat, and Mitch? No one else shot a free throw tonight. Jalen Brunson, Cat, and Mitch were 21 of 25 for the free throw line.
OG didn't go to the line.
Nope.
No, he did. He got 2 points on the line. Did he get fouled when he went up for a dunk, or was that
No.
that was out the side? Did he
No.
go up for a dunk and get fouled?
Think about what you just said, right? Didn't OG, who scored 2 points, go to the free
Where
throw
did he get the 2
line?
points at?
The dunk you just mentioned.
It went in.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! I thought he got fouled during the dunk. Maybe it was a block.
He got a
You know, I
backdoor.
was
He got
at
a
work,
backdoor
so
dunk.
don't work it. So I was half watching.
Yeah. No, he got a backdoor dunk.
It wasn't a dunk where he went up and he got blocked. Maybe it was just a clean block. Did
No,
they challenge it?
No, he got a wide open dunk.
Okay.
In the lane. He got a wide open dunk in the lane. It was off. They trapped Jalen Brunson. OG snuck back door and got a dunk, and that was it. Everything else was a brick. Yeah.
He said OG bet on himself. He bet the under.
Yeah.
Well, he should have told me so I could have bet the under. Had him for 3 threes.
Right.
He should have told me.
This is what I was saying about if the Knicks make a move, right? See, because here's the thing. I can't say that the Knicks would have won if they were healthy when Philadelphia is not healthy either, right? Philadelphia missed Kelly Oubre and Joel Embiid tonight. Right. So to say if Deuce and Shamit were there, we would have won. You really can't say that in a vacuum because
you don't think they play better without Joel Embiid?
I think the world is better without Joel Embiid. That'll tell you what I think about him after what he did to Mitch ankle. After what he did
I'm still down to tie on that dude.
Yeah.
But I don't even need to because he hurt himself. He already hurt. It's coming back to him tenfold. What you did was dirty, and now look at you.
Yeah.
Now look at you.
Now look at karma. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Now look at you. Joel
Embiid can save a basket full of puppies from going over a waterfall, and you know what? I'm gonna still hate his guts. Right? Joel Embiid can save a school bus of old ladies in a bank robbery, and I'm gonna still hate his guts because of what he did to Mitch. And that's a reach. That's a reach, but I still dislike Joel Embiid.
It's not a reach. I don't like him either. What he did was horrible. It was getting cooked.
Right.
Mitch was giving him the business that series.
And one of the things is I'm glad they were giving Mitch looks. Because the thing about it is our guards, like, and listen, and this is not a Jalen Brunson referendum, everybody, because I know how the chat will do sometimes. The chat will go tell Ron, hey, Ron, Uncle Freezy said trade Brunson. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, Steph, Uncle Freezy said trade Cat. No, I didn't say none of that stuff, right? I just think Jalen Brunson seems like he has to force himself to look for Mitch when Mitch is open all the time.
He is open a lot.
Like, yo, it shouldn't even be. Like there are some times where Mitch and Cat are so open, it's criminal that they don't even get the look. But then when Tyler Kolek comes in, it's like, This is how basketball is supposed to be played. Now, I know Jalen Brunson had a bunch of it. Jalen Brunson had 9 assists tonight, right? He played a good all-around game, though his shot wasn't going.
Right.
Even his defense was all right. But man, you got to find Mitchell Robinson.
30 point a game, not missing no shots, giving you that 3 at the buzzer, Jalen Brunson, and he won that tonight. So
yeah.
But he ain't been that for the last 3 games.
Right.
He hit the winning shot, but he was horrible against who we just played? Indiana. He didn't have a good game.
No.
He just hit the winning shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
He didn't even have a real good game in the cup. That was OG for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Ribs in the building. Randle in the building. Wiz, what's good? Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a lot of colic bashing going around.
Already?
Already,
right?
Already. I said, dang, yo.
People burning Tyler Cole jerseys already.
Fickle as hell, yo.
Yo.
Oh my gosh. Nobody can have a bad game ever.
If he'd have had some good socks, he'd have been straight.
You already got them on the way, though, so he'd be all right for the next game.
They'll be here tomorrow, so he'll be straight for Miami.
Straight.
Yo. So here's something else. I wanted everybody to check this out. This is just for information purposes only. This is not a referendum on firing Mike Brown or trading Jalen Brunson or whatever extreme Knicks fans always jump to. Jalen Brunson played 37 minutes on the second half of a back-to-back. Mikal Bridges played 37 minutes on the second half of a back-to-back. The only coach I know that would have played players 37 minutes on the second half of a back-to-back.
We fired him. For exactly the same stuff.
Yeah, for this same criminal offense.
We fired him. Like, my man, tighten up. Because you're going to get shipped out. Tighten up.
Right. How does Josh Hart play less minutes than Jalen Brunson? I thought that's what he was here to do. Lighten the load for Jalen Brunson.
Lighten the load for everybody. I'm still trying to figure out how come he didn't play the same guys he played last night.
Right.
Why didn't they play? Because it was Philly and not Indiana? Because Indiana, it's trash right now, and Philly is somewhat okay. Like, I don't get it. Why did he not play those guys? Like, did they not show him enough? Jemison actually looked good.
Yo,
but did he only look? He thought he only looked good because it was Indiana. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't understand it either. Man, Nick Yak is crazy. Nick Yak talking about Tom Brown. Nick Yak is so.
Nick Yak been beefing about them minutes and them players since the cup game. And we told him to hush up. I know I told him to hush up.
Yo,
and now here I am asking the same questions. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
I felt like it was isolated in the cup game because we got guys out and we're going for the win. So you're gonna play your best guys in most minutes.
Right.
But now it's Indiana and Philly. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
And that's no disrespect to Philly because they backcourt is phenomenal. Maxey and VJ Edgecombe are going to be breaking teams down for the next 5-6 years together. They not. I can't see them moving those guys. They're going to build around those guys. If they were smart, they build around those guys.
You know who didn't look great tonight?
Oh,
Quentin Grimes.
And he's been on the heat. Well, you know what? I was following them in the beginning of the season. And he was doing good with them.
He is.
I don't know what happened to him tonight.
I don't know.
Maybe Madison Square Garden his kryptonite.
His maybe
Oh, okay, I hate this building. Maybe that's his kryptonite.
yeah, maybe because he averaged 16. He averaged 17 points a game in November. Right? He was averaging 13 points a game in December, and tonight he scored 5.
Yeah. Yeah, man, child, we know they lost plain and simple, like, But as fans, we just, we bouncing back things that are rolling around in our head. We already on to Miami. We already
Yeah,
on to Miami. We
yeah,
ain't
we
worried about this. Not as much as most people. Like I don't feel like this team is any less talented. That they're
right.
not going to the Eastern Conference Finals. That they're not going to be hanging a band. I still feel like that. You know,
I feel like all of that is true.
some games you just lose. It don't matter what you did. You could everybody on the team could have scored 30, and on the other team everybody could score 31, and we all could and we would have lost. Sometimes you just ain't got it. And tonight they just didn't have it for whatever reason, whether it was
Right,
fatigue, whether they just wasn't shooting well, whether they whatever.
right,
We get it, we get it.
right, right. I thought Manchild was Swiss Beats when I saw his thing. Hey, anybody in the chat? Y'all remember that rap producer Swiss Beats used to make the beats for Rough Riders? When I saw Manchild's picture, I was like, "Yo, is that Swiss Beats?" But anyway, yeah. I don't think Tori B. I don't think this is any long lasting effect thing. I think it's I think the Knicks have a challenging schedule coming up. I'm not gonna say it's hard. I'll say it's challenging. Right.
I know
So
we got Miami, right? Then who?
yeah.
I know we got Cleveland on Christmas. We got somebody in between them. Sunday, when's Christmas? Thursday. So we
Yeah.
play Sunday, Tuesday. I know we got a game Tuesday. Then Thursday is Christmas, right? Thursday we got Cleveland.
Who's got the ugliest uniforms in the league?
I don't know.
That's the hint for who we play Tuesday.
Who we play? I don't know who got the ugly
Minnesota.
uniforms.
We're at Minnesota.
Wait, we play home for Miami or we in Miami?
Yeah, so we play Miami at the Garden.
And then we fly to Minnesota and then we
Fly to
fly
Minnesota.
home? Or
And
we
then we
playing
come
in
back home for
Cleveland?
Cleveland. Yeah.
Oh God. Why they got us flying all over the place? These schedules is trash. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They never used to do that.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Like you
going
would
on.
have a West Coast swing and then you would never mind. You know what? The league just be doing anything.
Yeah. I'm watching the guys tonight. I know there was a bunch of stuff going on. Mike Brown is still trying to figure out some stuff. One of the questions.
Listen, we almost halfway through the season now. He better hurry it up now.
Hello.
we approaching 40 games real quick.
Mike Brown. Yeah.
Like, my man, you got to the All-Star break.
I mean,
before I start the heavy critique, you gotta get it together. It's gonna take a whole season though. It's not. It's not all gonna fall together.
Mike Brown, like what we doing out here? Mike Brown, I mean, come on, dog. I mean, by the King holiday, it'll be 41 games.
Right, but we're gonna be working things out the whole season. Just like today, we saw how Mitch and Cat actually do look good on the court together. Like we experimented with that for how many games, and it never looked like that.
Right.
Maybe it just needed a Tyler Kolek. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't explore enough before you yanked it. I don't think that Mitch needs to start though. Like I like him coming off the bench.
Ooh.
I don't think he needs to start.
Ooh.
I think we could jack his minutes up a little bit, but I don't think he needs to start.
Wiz is in the chat being sarcastic. Did you see Wiz's comment? Wiz says Mike Brown helped us to win. Mike Brown helped to win us a cup championship. And you can just feel the sarcasm just dripping off that comment, right? Wiz, we know sarcasm when we see it, bro. Like this is oozing sarcasm, right? And it's true. The Knicks won the cup. That was Tuesday. It's Friday night, and we're looking forward to a stretch of very tough competition. The schedule is going to be challenging. We have Miami, Minnesota, Cleveland, Atlanta. New Orleans is not tough, but San Antonio, New Year's Eve, Atlanta again, Philadelphia, Detroit, and then you get the Clippers, but and then you get that West Coast trip of Phoenix, Portland, San Antonio, Golden State. So, but now between now and the King holiday, the schedule is going to be challenging, right? But at the end of the year, you'll have some Brooklyn. At the end of the year, you'll have Indiana, Memphis, Brooklyn, Washington, New Orleans, Charlotte, OKC, Houston, Chicago, Atlanta, Boston, end the season with Charlotte. So if we can kind of hold it in the road, I think the Knicks can probably get to like 55 wins if we can hold it in the road. Everyone stay healthy.
Well, we had enough up front this season. We had an injury bug hit us early, so hopefully we over it. Hopefully that's it for the season.
I think you've seen the young players Mike Brown wants to play.
And Diawara and Polik.
Yep.
Drip
More is in the building. Yeah, Tori, I think that's what. I think Kev McCullough is totally out of the equation. I wouldn't be surprised unless Kev McCullough does something. I think Mike Brown has moved on from.
No, here's the thing, right? There ain't enough minutes to go around.
No.
So saying that, he may not want to be done with these guys, but when can we play them? There's only so many minutes you can get. Like, Clarkson ain't getting enough minutes for him. So how do you get these, and I don't want to say unproven because they are unproven. How do you get these guys, this unproven talent, time in crucial basketball games when you don't have enough time for the guys you already have that are in your rotation, that are actually a part of your rotation? You know that they're going to play every single game. And there's not enough minutes to go around for them.
Right.
So I don't want to say he's writing these guys off, but I think he knows that they can't play. And not because he don't want them to. They just, we can't play y'all. Sorry. That's what he says. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Barring injury, these guys are not getting run.
Right.
Because as you can see, there's still things he need to work out with his core.
Yeah.
And you can't do that if you keep pulling this McCullough and Jemison and go sit down. We got to fix this. Go sit over there and watch.
Right.
They got the best seats in the house. I want to be at the end of the Knicks bench.
Right.
No, I don't. We would get all the texts. And I would get arrested a lot. So I can't be at the end of the bench.
For one, I can't be at the end of the bench and then watch Joel Embiid walk by.
Right. I'm going to jail every time.
Pretty much. Yep. Because the strongly worded letters won't do in that sense. We're not.
Because I'm going to ask the ref the first time, did you get my letter? And if you don't answer the right way, then here come the golf club and I'm going to jail. See?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you get my letter?
Peanut butter sandwiches and push-ups for 6 months. That's a.
And I missed the whole season. See?
Right. Are the Knicks too harsh? Are Knicks fans too harsh on this group of guys, you think?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They're incredibly hard. Listen, they hard. We've all been in and out these chats enough, right? And from one stream to the next when you're bouncing to get your next content. So you're going from one place to the next place. Everybody's incredibly harsh on the person that they don't like.
Okay.
If you like Cat and you don't like Jalen, you're hard on Jalen. If you like Jalen and you like Cat, you're hard on Cat.
Yeah.
I feel like Cat gets the most hate though. Like
Right.
ridiculous amount of hate. It's astronomical and it's unwarranted 99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
Like 99.9% of the time, I'm like, damn, like y'all going hard on this dude, and he show up every night. You see it every night. He rarely misses a game.
And
Mr. Reliable, yo.
Yep. And tonight he threw a pass to Bridges. Bridges hit Mitch down low because he had his man pinned.
That was a great sequence.
Mitch can get the shot up, and Cat was there chest bumping and high fiving him.
Mm-hmm. He's such a great teammate, man.
Right.
I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate. I don't get it. I'll never understand it.
Yeah. 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 You got anything about any pre-Miami Heat stuff?
I was going to ask you, how do you? Are all the guys back? Do we get a full Heat team?
Hold on. Let me see.
Tyler Hero is back, right?
I'm going to check right now.
Well, I just put it in the chat. Is they just said OKC lost to Minnesota? Who just I just saw that float by somewhere.
So Deuce and Shamet are still out for that game.
Okay.
Both of those guys are listed as out until Christmas.
Oh wow. Oh well, that's right. I said, oh wow, like that's not Thursday.
Yeah, like
it just seemed so far away because Christmas came up so fast. My goodness.
Right.
So fast. I didn't realize it. I was like, oh no, I forgot to get this gift. I forgot to get that gift.
I'm so far behind.
I'm done. I got literally nobody that can get a W-2 form gets a gift from me.
No,
it's a wrap. And I usually get everybody something. My mother, the whole family. I get everybody something every year. And this year I said I ain't doing it.
I might get them that nasty rock candy. You know the candy you get at Christmas time? The assorted rock candy.
He's stupid. No. I'm not even buying that. Freezy, I didn't even get Nana a gift.
No, stop it.
I didn't even get Nana a gift.
Stop. No.
Well, let me explain, yo. It doesn't matter what you get her every year. If she don't use it, she don't touch it.
Well,
it don't make sense. Like every year we try to get her something and she just be like, oh, thank you. And then she forget that she got onset dementia. So it's not full, she just her short-term memory shots. So she don't even remember that you guys loved it. It's a wrap. So I'm not wasting my money this year.
So she's a Jets fan then.
She's a what you mean she's a Jets fan?
Yo. First of all, shout out to Nana, right? Much love and respect to Nana. Right? And Nana, I know you probably not watching this or whatever, but there's a lot of people out here in this world that truly love you and wish you well wishes. So if this thing ever make it to you and you get to see it, hats off to you and virtual hugs and stuff. Right?
Oh, thank you.
Dre, what's good, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm sitting here trying to take my braids out. My hands cramping up, man. Like it's like the least frustrating part of my day, and the Knicks made it a little bit worse. But it is what it is,
man.
It is what it is.
What's up, brother?
I mean, is the sky falling from the fans? Because
Nah,
I'm
I ain't this guy's falling, bro.
like, it's. I think what did we win? 17 out of 21 coming into the game.
Yeah,
It happens.
it happens, bro.
The schedule loss, 1 out of 82. You move
Yeah,
on. Get a night's rest.
yeah, yeah.
I think
And
I was like, we were in 3 different cities over the last 4 days.
yeah,
Coming off a 10-day road trip.
yeah, yeah.
They were bound to have an off night, man.
Some fatigue, that travel fatigue. Yeah,
Yeah. OG couldn't hit anything.
yeah.
Kolik came down to earth. Brunson had a mediocre night. Don't do me like that, King Ribby, man. Don't do me like that. They gonna get to my shoulder by next month or something, man. I don't know. but uh
Yo,
said that
Not
I
the
he
said
said I
jailbreak,
Trey
got the
got
Huck
bro.
Porties.
jailbreak, yo.
He said I got the Huck Porties, man. He said I got the Ariel Huck Porties, man.
Trey, you got the jail braids, bro.
Oh, you remember when Amari had them braids? And
Yes,
they was back to his earlobe. And he would
Oh
go,
bro.
God.
Oh my god.
Say,
Talk
let me
about with the
find
rubber
out.
bands on the end.
oh man.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, man. Come on, dog.
But yeah, like I'm I'm whatever about this game. Let's bounce back on Sunday, handle business, get a nice rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we on to Miami, bro. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah.
get this
I,
W.
I'm not even concerned, bro.
Not
And
even the
Miami
slightest.
has. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Not even the slightest. And Deuce should be back by that game. They said he was day to day before the game.
Okay.
So
Before what game?
this game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before
Well, they
today's
said
game.
it. They said it before the Indiana Pacers game. He was day to day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he should be back pretty soon.
we could have
And
used Deuce tonight.
Absolutely.
Ow.
yeah. I think as a matter of fact, I think if Deuce would have came back, Brunson probably would have sat. My opinion.
You think he would have sat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
on the
needed
back to
to. You
back.
didn't see him. He needed to sit down. So,
And he would have
5
sat more
minutes.
if Kolick. He would have sat more if Kolick had a decent night. Because if you notice, when Kohler was playing well, they sat Brunson out a little bit longer.
And OG.
Yeah,
He said OG for a minute, bro.
well, I
Like,
would have sat OG
And he
tonight.
still
Period. He was,
had
yeah,
2 points
yeah,
today.
y'all didn't
Okay.
like his defense on Paul George though.
I
yeah.
did.
His defense was solid. It
And
just
then Paul
that's the
George
least he
defense
could
on
do.
him. And then,
Yeah,
and then he had 2 points.
I think they neutralize each other. I just
Yeah.
think just keeping it a stack. Philadelphia has a young, athletic backcourt that was well rested.
They've been off since Sunday. They watched
Yep,
us play 3 games since the last time they played.
right. And the Knicks don't have a young, athletic backcourt that was rested.
We do not.
You know,
And what we lose by today? 6, 8?
9. It was, but
Something like
it was
that.
a 2. It was a 2 to
It was
5
a 2
point game.
possession game to the end. It
Yeah.
wasn't. I don't. Again, I'm
And
not
people
worried about
can't.
the Philadelphia 76ers at
And
all. Not
and
even a
people
little bit.
and people can't fault the effort. We out rebounded them a ton, but when you're tired, you make mistakes, and a lot of those turnovers were just mental errors.
just yeah.
Just
That's
like
what I'm
on
saying.
the
That's mental
inbounds,
fatigue.
yeah, on the inbounds, like the one Clarkson, that was just egregious. A bunch of the Kolick turnovers was just errant passes. Just bro, the dudes are tired, man. They need a night. They need a night off, man.
I thought Tyler Kolek had energy and everybody else was running in the mud, bro. That's what I thought.
I think
Like,
Kolick may have misguided energy. Maybe like
yeah,
he was
probably.
amped up. He seen his name in the papers. He was clipping all his he was seeing all the news clippings of himself, and
Yeah,
then came out flat. You ever wanted to do so much that you ended up doing nothing?
yeah, yeah.
It was
Bro,
just misguided
bro,
energy.
that's the story of a man's life, bro. That's the story of a man's life.
All that energy, 5 fouls.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But you know what though? I saw a couple of things. Those long rebounds that were coming off. I saw the Knicks like jog toward it and just let them have it, man. Just get back on defense. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, as soon as I saw that early, I was like, ain't enough gas in the tank. But Dre, you know what I think the turning point in the game, and I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, right? Because I think it's a schedule loss, like we all agree to, right? Josh Hart can't continue to attack the imaginary closeouts, bro.
Oh yeah.
You just can't, bro.
Just put the shot up, man. Just shoot.
Just put the shot up, dog.
I think he's a real barometer because he had 5 points. And aggressive Josh makes things extremely chaotic for other teams.
And
Because
he didn't get foul
aggressive,
hard today either.
Yeah, once he's aggressive, if he even
he didn't go to the foul line, nothing.
Yeah, if he
did he go to the foul line? No, right?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I told him, I think Josh should have sat another day. Because he wasn't himself. He not hustling. He always falling out of bounds, grabbing rebounds, none of that. All on 50-50 balls he usually come down with. Nope, not today. And I don't know if that was fatigue or if he was still a little sore from that abdominal strain he got. But he had that. Didn't he get surgery on that last year?
Yeah. But these guys are at that age though. Like when you get surgery and stuff, it ain't gonna be 100%. It's just to get you back on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because remember, Josh in that finger it was an injury from last year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys get this age.
And Josh already showed us he could shoot for real. He was on the tear, so he got to stop playing with me.
Hey, Dre, and you know what though? It's something since the first day I met Dre and we started talking about basketball. One of the things I mentioned to Dre is you got to have kids because young legs like to run, right? Like young legs like to run. And when you don't have those young legs that like to run that you can sprinkle in with a tired team, like the young guys energize the veterans with stuff. Like young guys do stuff during the game. You're like, oh, that's what being young is like. You know what I'm saying? Like, an example would be a young Vince Carter going to a veteran Toronto team, right? And even though it was a young
go
franchise,
that far back. You could look at VJ Edgecombe hanging off that rim. Like, y'all see this light work. Piss me the hell off.
he different. I think
he like, I ain't there.
I think he's gonna be a league MVP. He an MVP type player. Like at this age, like there's got to be a step he takes in that second to third year. But right now, he's looking like he's gonna be that guy because he's the package. He's got the goods. The only thing is he plays with another guy that likes to take a lot of shots too.
I think the thing that kind of holds him back is he's kind of wiry. In order to shoulder that load of being that MVP caliber player, usually you got to be either extremely skilled or like have a physical advantage beyond like jumping really high. Because he has pogo sticks. Don't get it twisted. But when it comes down to like playing in the half court and getting your own shot, like if you have for example, if Deuce was out there, Deuce would have made him extremely uncomfortable.
Right.
The entire night. If that was his assignment.
Right.
Because he wouldn't be able to just use his pogo sticks whenever he wanted to.
Right.
That's why I said we missed Deuce.
Put a forearm in his chest while he's coming around the screen and make him very uncomfortable. So he's going to have to he's a rookie. He's going to have to put on NBA weight.
Yeah. Man, yeah.
Benji, you think a trade is coming soon because of tonight's game? I love these fans.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If the Knicks make a trade, it better be like the stone that the builder refused. Right? Like it's got to be the piece that they've been looking for all along.
Got you,
and it's got to be the perfect fit.
Right.
And the reason why I say that, y'all, is because you don't know what this team is going to be because so many Knicks players have missed significant time that you don't know what the team is going to be like without a trade, right? Like Cat starts the season hurt, Josh starts the season hurt, Mitch is managing something we don't know, Jalen Brunson twists an ankle, Deuce misses games. This is Deuce's second stretch of missing games. Landry Shamet
Yeah,
does
he
something
missed
to a
games
shoulder.
last season too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the point I'm getting at is not that Deuce is injury prone. The point I'm getting at is that you hadn't seen the group all together for a long
We didn't have
stretch.
last
You
year,
know,
right? We didn't have the group all together till we went into the playoffs. Because Mitch didn't come back till right before the playoffs started.
right? And
You had Cap
Precious
out. We had
Precious
injuries
missed
the
a
whole season.
Precious missed a bunch of time too. Remember
Yep.
Precious
Yep.
tore the hamstring. Shammer
Yep.
separated the shoulder.
Yep.
Right. But
Mitch had
the core of the team had the same coach for 4 years or 5 years. So they kind of knew. The thing is, what I'm getting at is new system, what Mike Brown wants to do, the guys not playing. There are so many, like you know how you go to the circus and the dude is juggling the chainsaw and he's trying to smoke a cigarette at the same time.
Yes.
Y'all ever been to the Universal Soul Circus?
Universal.
Yeah,
Yep.
the dude is juggling the chainsaws, and then he got this lighter. He trying to light it. He got the cigarette, and the chainsaws is everywhere. And you like, somebody gonna have to use their insurance card tonight, bro. Like, but I think that's kind of like what's happening with us. Like, Deuce is out, Shaman is out. The emergence of Kolek some makes us think like, you know what? What is this thing? What's it going to look like when Deuce gets back? Do you put Kolek back on ice? And Mike Brown is tipping his hand to us right now that Yabusele is headed to the bench, but he's got to bring Diawara up to speed. Right? Tonight, they split Yabusele's normal minutes off a back-to-back. When back-to-backs is usually when Yabusele plays 20 minutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so Mike Brown is tipping his hand, like showing us these things. But as a Knicks fan, we're thinking like, scrap all of that reasonability, or if that's a word, reasonable thinking, and just go out and get a guy that's going to fix everything. But one guy is not going to fix everything because you don't know what's broken. I mean, the only thing that the Knicks don't have really is health. And I mean, in my mind, Dre, do you think that?
The only thing we don't have is health.
Yeah, that's what I think.
As of right now, we don't have really a good point of, like, our two best point of attack defenders are literally out right now.
Right.
For a lot of flack that people give Shaman, he gives effort and physicality at the point of attack. And I want to respond to Sherwin. There are no 190 pounds is not heavy enough to be an MVP caliber guard, especially if you're a two guard.
Right.
There's only one Allen Iverson. There's never going to be another one.
Yeah, I know. Y'all fall for it every time, bro. Why? I don't know why y'all fall for it. Bro.
I'm sorry. But yeah, but back to your point. Yeah, I think health is of the utmost importance. I think Deuce alone probably would have deterred about 2 or 3 3-pointers alone tonight,
and would have hit 2 or 3 3-pointers tonight. I thought.
And you look up at the score, you lost by 9, which and it was really a 2-possession game.
It was. They got away late, bro. Ain't no big deal.
So it's like they watched us play 3 games between them playing. They saw us on Amazon Prime they saw us on Amazon Prime for 2 games, and they saw us last night go down the wire with Indiana, and they didn't play since Sunday.
Right, so, and none of those games were back-to-backs. None of those. Tonight's game was a back-to-back, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it was yesterday was supposed to be the scheduled loss, and we stole it and chickens
Right.
came back to roost tonight.
Yeah.
So it's one of those
Yeah.
things where you're missing players. You're gonna have the up and
And
downs from the young players,
and
and
Jalen
coach,
only
you're gonna
hit
have
that
the,
shot because he was mad. What you call him? Pushed him on the ground.
oh yeah,
He
absolutely.
like, oh, you gonna? He's like, watch this. Yeah,
What's the
all
MJ
this three
thing? I
piece.
took what's the MJ thing? I decided to take it personally. That's
Yeah, I took that personal, and I took that
yes.
personal. He
Jalen
went to
Brunson
the
was like,
sideline. He was like, I'm calling my number just so y'all know.
Jalen Brunson
Just
was
so y'all
like,
know, I'm
hold
calling
my
my number.
latte. Jalen Brunson was hot.
Yeah, he was
Jalen Brunson was
mad.
like, hold my mimosa.
Shit. That's the only reason they won that game.
Yo, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Considering how much of a winning spell we've been on, like, sorry to
Listen,
break it to you guys, sometimes you're just gonna lose games. Like,
facts.
look up. OKC lost tonight. Isn't
Yeah,
that something?
Yeah, I wanted to watch that game and I forgot.
And I believe OKC's on the second end of a back to back, and they lost.
yeah.
Back to backs are hard. Very, very hard. It'll be
Yo,
tight.
Jake Paul lost tonight
Oh, he
to
got
Anthony
his
Joshua.
ass whooped.
Oh, he fought. I don't watch boxing. I don't even care who he fought. Never mind.
Latoria, I'll break it down like this: how it went. The first 3 to 4 rounds were literally just scripted, just so he could make it through. And then Anthony Joshua basically decided to end the match and then ended it.
Was he supposed to
There
win?
was no 3 falls rules, so he dropped him like 4 times.
What?
Yeah.
Was he
Anthony
supposed to win that
Joshua?
fight?
Anthony Joshua knocked out the Paul kid.
Yeah.
Sherwin, if you think SGA is 195 pounds right now, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn.
You
And
you
Sherman been
legit are
going
gonna
on and on and on about VJ for the longest. Ever since he said something about his NBA, where he just been what on and on and on. He's been going on and on and on.
yeah, y'all keep falling for it,
Hi
bro. It's like
Sherwood,
His
how are you tonight?
counterpart, but his counterpart, Maxie put on damn near 20 pounds of muscle himself. And
yeah,
you're telling me VJ doesn't have to put it on.
we're not telling you that.
Oh, I mean, he's telling me that.
Yeah. Mm.
But I won't take the bait anymore. But yeah, like as far as that boxing match, it was basically they strung it along for the investors, but he let go of the kitty gloves and just like knocked him over the head a couple times and he fell. And Jake Paul was literally out of it from the 5th round to the 6th round. He probably doesn't remember what happened between those rounds. He got
So
dropped 4 times in 2 rounds.
I'll speak to somebody that used to do that stupidness Anthony Joshua and them doing. Like I legit used to box, bro. And yo, my face has never been the same, bro. My mama tell me I'm handsome, by the way. But anyway, like these dudes that go from like one style of fighting to another, like much respect to the guys that do all the like the MMA guys. I'm not talking about Jake Paul's an MMA guy, right? I'm not saying that he is, right? But what I'm saying is the guys that are not born to do it, that start doing it later, there is something about them that it's like a thing you can't overcome, right? Like legitimately, like when I was a kid, I was taught to sit on my punches. Like legit, when I throw punches, I'm sitting on my punches. So if I'm 200 pounds, you probably gonna feel about 900 pounds of force, right? Just for a guy that's been trained to do it, right? And so, like, you ever seen those machines? Like when somebody hit the machine and the thing is like, zzz, like that type of thing. That's like every punch. The guys that come from a different style, they're not taught to do that. They don't understand. They don't have the muscle memory. It takes them too many years in the gym. Now, are they going to be fantastic at other stuff? Probably. Like if they grab your ankle, it's over. If they grab your arm or get you in the head like that, it'll be over for you. But the thing is I saw with Jake Paul fights, like, bro, you can't just get because you hit hard don't mean you hit hard for a guy off the street. You don't hit hard for an Anthony Joshua.
You don't hit hard for a world champion.
Yeah, you don't hit hard for a Mike Tyson.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you, Freezy. I don't think he really used all his strength.
Nah,
that match
bro.
at
This
all.
this is
He probably went to 30% of what he really could have done.
that's probably because Anthony Joshua was never hurt. If Anthony Joshua was hurt in that fight, he'd have hit that man with like 85, 90% of his stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like legitimately, bro. I remember a dude. I fought a Mexican guy one time, bro. He legitimately hit me so hard that the headgear I had on spent around on my face, and
Oh
I could
no.
only see out of the little ear hole. And so I had my gloves trying to see out the end. I was so dazed, everybody. Instead of straightening up the headgear, I was trying to look out of the ear hole. And I could hear my coach like, "Run, fool!" Like, because I was so dazed, right? Right? He pounded on me, "Run, run!" And I'm like, "Why that dude over there pounded on the thing, bro? He telling me to run. What are you talking about?" I was so out of it. Right? You ever seen like a dream sequence on like the stories or something? It was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, why everybody jumping up and down in slow motion? Like, no, they not jumping down in slow motion. You dazed and you're seeing it like that, right? And so when I saw, and that's why when I saw the Jake Paul fight, I was like, nah, he gonna get this dude. He gonna get this dude out of here, bro. I mean, he got fast, and legit. I don't think, and respect to Anthony Joshua, I don't think he's a boxer fighter. I think he's an athlete that's been trained to box.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think
someone
he's
told him like you probably should box because you're like big and strong.
right. Because to me, he looks like Julius Peppers to me.
Kind of like Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, like a dude that can hit hard and is athletic, and you can make money doing it. Right?
He ain't no technician.
Nah, but still, bro.
But he still has years and years of training.
That's what I was gonna say. Like that dude legit still has. Like if Anthony Joshua is 30, he probably been doing it since he was 8 years old.
20 years behind it.
Yeah, easy, bro. Like 20 years of easily doing it. Kind of like a NBA point guard. Like these guys start doing it when they like 8 years old, and they learn how to be a point guard since they're like 8. And usually they're trained by another point guard. Like usually, like if the father played point guard, he's raising his son to be a point guard or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So
they were specialized early.
Yeah.
Whereas Jake Paul decided to pick it up as an adult.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have those innate like sixth sense abilities and intuitions in the ring that's like certain boxers have without even thinking.
Right.
Like it's just natural.
Right. Like when a boxer gets hurt, a boxer is not thinking, "Oh, I'm hurt." A boxer is thinking, "I got to take him out before he take me out." But if you're a fighter and you get hurt, you're like, "Oh, that hurt." And that's like
where can I run?
Yeah, it's like a different mindset. Like somebody like, you know what I'm saying? You get in there and they just like hitting you and there's nothing you can do about it. You get desperate. Like Mike Tyson bit somebody's ear off, bro. Like Mike legit could have just, you know what I'm saying? But when you, bro, I'm telling dudes will start punching you below the belt or headbutting you or something. They'll do something, right? But these dudes off the street, they like, nah, these shorts cost me $1,300. Bro, you know boxing shorts cost dudes $1,300, bro.
I didn't know it was that expensive.
$1,300, Tori, be $1,300.
But why? They just shorts.
For them to wear on one time.
That's
like these
crazy.
dudes. Yeah. Especially
I agree, he is definitely more technically sound than Deontay Wilder, but I'm more so speaking to like the elite technicians that have ever existed. Like,
right.
If you threw him in there, he doesn't look as skilled. But that's not necessarily a gripe against him. But he gets into championship bouts against guys that are better than him. Where you're talking about Jake Paul, he's had scripted fights. So.
He's got he's got. But you know, but the thing about
Mike Tyson at 60 years old was holding punches. Mike Tyson at 60 years old would have killed him.
I think Mike knee was out too. I think Mike had a bad knee that fight too.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get into like he didn't squat on his punches like you normally see Mike squat on a punch. Like Mike was throwing them
He
punches
loads up
up
to
top.
get torque.
Yeah.
To get torque and power in a short space.
Yeah.
And that's what he generates when he gets low and squats.
Right.
And he just couldn't really get to it. But there were times where like Mike actually hit him, and then you could see visibly Mike didn't want to actually hit him that hard.
Bro, Mike beat a dude, and I know it tells stories, but Mike beat a dude named Terrell Biggs, right? Beat him bad. Beat him bad. Had Martin Lawrence telling jokes about him, right? I sparred that same dude, and that dude was hitting me so fast I couldn't even see the punches. And after I you do your thing, you take a shower, and I looked, I had red circles all over my body. Like all over. Like when I came back out, it's calling me a strawberry muffin.
That's the gap between professional and just amateur and like regular guy.
Yeah.
I remember the guy that calls the Celtics games, redheaded guy.
Scalabrini.
He said, "I'm closer to Michael Jordan than you are to me."
Right.
And he's absolutely
right, bro. He was I think Steve Kerr right now would give dudes buckets, bro.
With a bad hit and a bad back.
Right. Buckets.
You ever? It's the talent gap is so wide. You ever seen a D1 guy, like a guy that had no chance to make it to the league, and you see him in an open gym and he don't miss nothing?
Yeah.
Just a D1 guy.
Yep. Yeah. One of my homeboys played quarterback at University of North Carolina. Right. He played I think he played during the Peppers era. Julius Peppers both played football athlete. And they both played basketball on the Tar Heels basketball team, bro.
Yeah. That's a freak athlete.
Freak athlete, bro. So fast, and fast and muscular. Like, if you catch him, what you gonna do with him?
Dudes like that is just one big muscle. Like they just one big quick twitch muscle. And they just a walking bicep. That's what they are.
Basically.
They just wound up and tight. That's it.
I want to pick your minds about something Knicks related just real quick.
Go ahead.
Right. So Knicks universe is getting into trade season, right? I think that the day that the Knicks that you can trade has passed. Right. Today's the 20th. I think it was the 15th. Do y'all really think the Knicks are gonna trade for someone? And on a scale of say 1 to 5, what do y'all think of a Giannis to the Knicks deal?
A 0.
I think that deal is dead in the water.
It's dead for a mid-season. I think that's totally an off-season thing.
Okay.
I was actually listening to, I don't know how, you start scrolling through and you go down the YouTube rabbit hole, and they was talking about a Giannis to who we just beat in the cup, San Antonio, a San Antonio trade, and they was like, they were kicking it around, and we heard that San Antonio now has pulled out, and I'm like, because Milwaukee's asking prices too high. Why would they get rid of their young guys for him? They got a good team, and I feel like it's like that for a lot of NBA teams. Like Giannis is a great asset, right? But the teams that are actually good, that are doing well, they don't want to rip their whole team apart to pull them in when they don't feel like they need them. I mean, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. What I'm saying is they good enough to win without them.
Right.
So a lot of teams is like, nah, like we're not gutting our team for this dude. So I think Milwaukee gonna be in trouble. I mean, I'm sure somebody might do it, but he not gonna land where he wanna land.
No. Like it's hard to give up what his value is mid-season
Right.
and be a contender at the same time.
Right. And the teams is like, nope. Nah, y'all can hold that. We good over here.
You could do it in the off season and have multiple months to figure out how to fix and get the parts that you need going into the season. But when you do it mid-season, particularly, it's probably going to be a deadline deal if it even happens at all.
Right.
the things that you have to upheave to get rid of, it'll make you take a step back, not even get into the chemistry part. So, like, I understand why people would want Giannis, absolutely, but the there are concessions that you have to make when you acquire Giannis, and those concessions you you won't be able to make up for that gap in
Right.
season, because you remember when a trade deadline deal happens, you only got about 25 games left in the season, if that.
Basically, yeah.
Right. And teams, Milwaukee not gonna give you Giannis for like bubblegum and a gift basket. Like they want his value or as
You
close to it as possible
you
in
think they're not
return.
going to take a $50 Target gift card or nothing like
I
that?
mean, that's all we got. And if that's not what they're willing to take, then he got to stay where he so he
Yeah.
got to stay. And a lot of teams just they not willing to gut they gonna have to gut their team.
I got like a $20 gift card for TGI Fridays.
Right. Like, nah, we
You think the
can't
Bucks might take it?
Man, you can't
so
put no
many
gas in a car with a TGI Friday gas card.
so many franchise like all the places they was talking, like they got great young talent and these teams is just not willing to let it go. They're like, nah, we all right over here. We good. Yeah, right.
Right.
So I don't see the Knicks doing that either. I mean, I don't think that they think that they need to do it.
I
And
don't
that's
think it's
just
gonna.
from the outside looking in. I don't think the Knicks think that they need to gut this team to go get Giannis to win. It'd be nice to have him.
Right.
It's really nice
I don't
to
think
have
it's
him
gonna
here.
be. I don't think it's gonna be that. I don't think it's a. I think the team that gets Giannis is so far off the radar that they're gonna do it, and you're gonna be like, "What the?" Yeah, I promise you.
Like
I-
Atlanta or something, right?
And then when he leverages the fact that he has a player option, they're gonna try to recoup the assets
You
after it doesn't
recoup
work.
the assets and do a because the thing is getting Giannis immediately increases your franchise value. So if you're a franchise that wants to up your franchise value, you do gut the team. Because if you're a second round, say if you're a first round team, right? You get Giannis, you could be a first round team with a chance to advance to the second round because of Giannis, and you get the franchise bump from Giannis having your jersey on. You get TV games, all this stuff, whatever. And
But you
then
ain't
when
gonna
it,
get him this season. And what if he leave next season?
but
Because the
that
schedule for the TV
you
games is
but you
already
gotta
set.
you gotta hear my whole point.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
It-
sorry.
so
You're
so
right.
the point is they don't get him in order to keep him long term. They get him because they know they can recoup the assets. And I understand what you're saying, but if they
Right.
got him at the trade deadline this year, they can trade him to a team that already has a budding superstar that just needs a veteran megastar to get them over the hump. Like somebody off the rate. For instance, you're not going to get nothing for John Morant. You ain't going to get nothing for Zion, right? You're not going to get nothing for
Oh, folks in this chat want Zion so bad. They want to trade everybody for Zion.
You're not going to get nothing for Trey Young. Like those years of giving 3 first round picks for DeJounte Murray, that's over with, right? That's over with. You legitimately have to quantify why you did said move, right? But if you're a playoff team who's got a bunch of young talent and you want to make a splash, why wouldn't a team like Orlando make that trade, right? They have a poor franchise value. They need a new stadium. They don't sell out home games. They got a nice young core. They got all the assets in the world. Well, now they don't, but after they do the Desmond Bain thing. Now, let me rethink that. If you're a team like if you're a team like Atlanta, right? If you're a team like Atlanta where you have valuable pieces, like you have the young combo forward, and you have Dyson Daniels, You have the number 1 pick they just took last year, and you have draft picks. You can move all that stuff for Giannis. And now the thing is you're probably first round playoff team, right? With Giannis and a bunch of bums, but you would have been there anyway with Trey Young and them guys, right? But you keep you make the trade for Giannis. There's buzz in Atlanta for a little while, and then when it comes to then you can trade once those really thirsty teams clear it away to make, because they know that Atlanta is a way station for Giannis and not a home. You give them other teams a chance to clear their books to make that move, and then you can replenish your franchise. Meanwhile, you energize the fan base for a little bit, and you can sell them on, well, watch this haul we get for Giannis. And you get that haul for Giannis, and you can reboot your franchise just like that. Because you're not going to be able to reboot your franchise with Trey Young. And I think Trey Young is on the path to being a Hall of Famer, right? That's what I think, right? Because guys don't score 25 and get 10 assists. That don't come along often, right?
Our versions of Trey Young are so
ceiling,
different.
Huh?
I said our versions of Trey Young are so different. I think that when he leaves the NBA, nobody's going to remember him but Atlanta fans.
What?
That's just me. I think that. That's what I think.
Oh, so you think he's Monte Ellis?
I think he is. I don't even know who you just said.
Right.
But
right.
I think that when he leaves this league, that I'm going to be right. He's going to be that person that somebody brings up and they be like, "Oh man, I forgot about Trey Young." I think that's going to be him.
Wow.
I ain't saying he ain't good. I'm just saying he not remarkable. And in order to be celebrated, sometimes you got to be remarkable. Like you just, it's just he gonna be one of them dudes that you be like, oh snap, yeah, he was good. He's playing in Atlanta. That's how it's gonna be. That's gonna be the Trey Young memory.
That's what y'all think about Trey Young?
That's what I think about Trey Young. I don't know about everybody else, but that's definitely how I feel about him. I don't. Is it a South
He's the
thing?
point
Is he?
guard version of Abdur Sharif Rahim.
See, and Sharif Abdul-Rahim was good.
It was good,
He
but
was a
he's
really
forgotten in
good player,
time.
right? So but who remembers him? He's gonna be that dude. He's gonna be the guy that nobody talks about. He's never winning. He's not gonna win an NBA championship, bro. He's not doing it. So he's not gonna be remembered. Like Atlanta was never really that good. They're not gonna remember him. I'm telling you, he's gonna retire, and 5 years down the line, these kids are not gonna remember Trey Young.
Trey Young averages 25 points a
It
game
don't matter.
his
He can
career
average.
and 10 assists.
Dude, who talks about him right now? When you talk about top guards in the league, I never hear nobody be like Trey Young, except for David Smith.
I'll frame it like this.
Like,
I'll frame it like this.
and it's not a knock to him because I think he's a good player. Who talks about Trey Young? Nobody.
I'll frame it like this. When Trey gets forced to go to another team, that 25-10 will not be 25-10. Like, he's getting 25-10 because he's been viewed as the leader, the face of the organization. But as soon as they try to drop him on another organization, these other teams are not going to ask for 25-10 from him. Nor will his usage be that high unless he's literally the only guy on that team. So, yeah, he's 25-10 for right now, but it hasn't been the most impactful 25-10 when you count from the other end of the court.
Because the dude's doing it on 18 shots. It's not like he's doing it on 20 shots or 21 shots.
No, this is not about talent, though, Freezy. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as talented as he might be, nobody talks about this dude. Nobody's sitting around like Trey Young, man. I really want that guy. Nobody. When you talk about when they're on TV talking about the best players in the league and the best guards in the league, even the best guards, his name is nowhere to be found. They don't talk about him. That's what I mean when I say he's gonna be forgettable. Like when he leaves, he ain't in the news cycles. He's not His name is not getting dropped in conversations. Like Trey is not going to be remembered. And I still know, damn, that sounds harsh. I, I'm telling you, he's gonna be that dude. That be like, oh, I forgot about him.
Mm.
He's gonna be that guy. And just like what said, Chris Jackson, who talks about Kwame Abdul Rauf?
Mm.
Who talks about him? I know who he is. I mean, had Tourette's. And I was like, he be cursing on purpose because he know he's not gonna get in trouble.
Y'all,
He was
y'all
doing it on
know,
purpose.
y'all
And he
know.
nice. And we all know, at least our generation, we know who he is. But who talks about him? Nobody.
Trey Young is a more efficient scorer than Donovan Mitchell for his career.
I think I did. Yes. Okay. What does that mean?
That means he's more efficient than.
But he's also like he's like a 10 times worse defender than Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell isn't even anything special defensively.
Nah,
I
Donovan
just
Mitchell ain't no
I
defender
don't.
either.
We're not
Trey
making
Young
He
a
ain't
is
a
big deal
worse
of
defender,
his
though.
and he's
talent.
worse than him.
Yeah, he's
Because
worse. Yeah.
I think there's a disconnect because you think I don't think he has talent. Like I don't think he's a good basketball player. I don't think any of those things. I just think that he's not a person that people talk about. I've never had a conversation about Trey Young.
Is he held to his contemporaries as like a top 10 player at any point?
Like
No,
I
I
have
don't think so.
had so many basketball conversations about so many players in this league, and not one person has ever brought up Trey Young to me. Ever.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's all I mean. And I don't mean that it's horrible because he's a great
Wiz,
basketball
that's
player, but
disrespectful to Kevin Johnson, Wiz.
Yeah.
but I mean I'm telling you, he gonna lead the league and he gonna lead the league with a bunch of money and he gonna be on paper like, oh,
You gonna
I
leave
remember
with
that guy.
$400 million.
Yep. He sure is. And 5 years after that, not a single soul, not anybody watching basketball is going to be talking about Trey Young.
It'll be
But he
What?
gonna leave rich
another
as
GOAT.
hell. He gonna leave rich as hell.
Yeah.
Kudos to him. I'm telling you, Atlanta fans are gonna remember Trey Young. It's not gonna be a bunch and basketball geeks. And it's going. That's it. But most people are not gonna remember Trey. They not gonna be talking about Trey Young.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think there's a bias.
What's the bias?
Because here's the thing. Because like, do y'all think Jalen Brunson is that player that y'all mentioned?
No.
Jalen Brunson won't be a Hall of Famer. Jalen Brunson is
Jalen
not
Brunson
a
will be
top
in the
10
Hall of
player.
Fame. So like he has a boost because of his college accolades. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. When he makes All NBA this year, he'll have more All NBAs than Trey Young.
Yeah. Right. Right.
And Jalen Brunson has an international audience. People know who he is. He has one
I
of
mean, I
the
think a lot
top
of people
selling
know
jerseys in the league.
I
No,
think
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying
people
is
know who
like
Trey is.
when it comes to advertisement, things of that nature, they know who Jalen Brunson is. They know. He's on video games and commercials, and his jersey is like I think fourth or fifth in the league in sales. Like people know who Jalen Brunson is, and I don't mean that NBA wise. I'm talking about worldwide. Like nobody don't know Trey Young like that.
That aside, that aside,
We
the
don't know
product
that man like that.
that aside, the product he puts on the court, relative to his side, he's one of the most efficient players in the league. When he doesn't shoot 50% or near 50%, you think something is wrong with him.
Right.
Whereas Trey is typically never in that argument, but he makes up for it in some playmaking aspects.
In free throws, Trey Young gets. I think he's
Well,
a
he used to. He's not a huge free throw guy anymore.
not anymore. Right.
But it's one of those
I
things
feel
where
weird having this conversation about Trey Young because I think he's a good basketball player. I
the
just
thing, and also
he,
like the thing about Brunson that makes him different, you can because Brunson is such an elite catch and shoot guy, you can put him in multiple roles. He can be the heliocentric guy, and he could also just catch and shoot and play off of a ball dominant player. Trey Young has never shown that ability or the willingness to do it. which is why
I
it's like
think,
awkward and clunky now that Jalen Johnson is figuring it out.
Yeah.
But now Trey has to be off ball, and he's never done that at any level. He didn't do it
and
at he hasn't done it in college playing off ball. He hasn't done it in AAU
and
playing off ball.
it has a lot to do too with the fact that he's in Atlanta.
Like, I'm not gonna hold it past him. Like, you remember when Trey first got to the league, they were trying to compare him to Steph Curry, and then
Yeah.
you learned early he's not that.
No, he's not his mentality is not to be the shooter that Steph Curry is. His
But he
mentality
wants to
is
shoot from the same distances as Steph.
yeah, no, that part, but I'm talking about Trey Young legitimately wants to be a offensive floor general. Like, you know,
Right,
Chris
but
Paul.
he need to
Chris
get out
Paul
of
is a floor
Atlanta.
general. Chris Paul is a floor
Atlanta ain't
general
no basketball town.
because Chris Paul wants to be the point of attack. Chris Paul wants to control everything on the floor. Oh, in his prime, he did offense and defense, transition, substitution, the floor. But Trey Young just wants to do that offensively, like be that guy. I think that's the difference between he and Steph Curry.
And he landed in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know.
Never been good, B. Like,
I'll say this: Steph could do what Trey Young does if he decided to. Like, if he wanted to just be an extremely pick and roll heavy ball dominant guy, which he kind of was under his career high in assists was under Mark Jackson. In a heliocentric, I'ma just run pick and roll with my best guard over and over and over and over
Right.
type way. Trey could never do what Steph does because that would
if
require a level. I don't. It's hard to call him selfish, but it would require a level of selflessness because Steph spends the entire game just running around and using his ability to get other guys open because of how great of a shooter he is.
Yeah. Yeah, because getting guys open doesn't necessarily mean pass them open.
Yeah.
Right. Just having gravity gets guys open. We saw it tonight on the OG Anunoby dunk. Just Jalen Brunson being trapped gave Jalen Brunson getting trapped gave OG a dunk. Right. It's just, you know.
His only field goal.
Yeah, OG. The O is for 0.
Young gonna hit this and drop 50 on the Knicks, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. This is my
You know,
fault.
to get back to the game, I fully anticipate us blowing out the Heat by like 25 on Sunday.
So
I would love
you
for
gonna
that
go
to
with me
be
on
the
Big
thing.
Tone show after we beat the Heat?
On who
Big
show?
Tone gonna cuss us out. You know,
I mean, well, I'm gonna get cussed out anyway, bro. It's Big Tone. That's how he say hello
That's
to me,
his
bro.
custom. That's
Yeah, that's how he
character.
say hello to me, man. Nephew. Yeah, I already know, man. Just go ahead and cuss me out so we can get the pleasantries out the way. Right? Yeah.
Still checking with Big Tone, man.
So is y'all think Jalen Brunson's gonna be Hall of Famer?
Absolutely. I think it's almost a foregone conclusion at this point. Barring like a catastrophic injury like tomorrow, he's going to
Said
go.
tomorrow.
Like it
Jeez.
would literally take him not playing basketball ever again, like from today, for that to not happen.
You
This
think
is his
he's
fourth
already
season in New York, bro.
a right to be in the Hall of Fame right now?
He has
I
most
mean, I think
outstanding.
he's on the right
Victoria, I'll frame it
trajectory.
like this: he
Mm-hmm.
has most outstanding player in college basketball.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He has 2 rings as the de facto leader of their team.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's come to the NBA.
Naismith Player of the Year.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He's gotten to 3 All-Stars.
Yeah.
He's going to make
Right.
3 All-NBAs. He
Yeah.
got robbed out of his All-Star his first season.
So he'll be what a 4-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA is that?
By the end of this season,
Yeah.
with the prior accolades, like
Okay.
I'll frame it. I frame it like this, Toria. Sheldon Williams is literally on the ballot for the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
today. Like when
Okay.
they released it, he's the
Yeah.
last name listed on the ballot, and
Yeah.
all he has is college accolades,
Yeah.
which don't even
Okay.
stand to Brunson's college accolades.
Okay.
Right. Yeah,
So
because he
now
was
when
there. He was at Duke with Lance Thomas and them.
no, he was at Duke with Luau.
Yeah, with
No.
Luol Deng and them. Yeah, that's and
What?
JJ
No, was it
Redick.
No, it wasn't Luau. It was
Yeah, it was him and JJ Redick. Sheldon
Okay,
Williams,
yeah.
JJ Redick. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought
And I think they had Luol Deng for 1
maybe
year.
I thought it maybe he had Shane Battier. He might have had Shane 1 year because
Ah,
Shane was there
ooh.
for all year. Shane was there for all 4
CDSJ,
years.
Luau Dang. I haven't said that name in forever.
You should. I can't remember. Battier was there with
Battier was there for 4 years, so
Yeah, I know.
there's a lot of overlap.
I'm a Duke fan, bro. You know, I'm hardcore
So,
Duke fan, bro.
yeah,
Battier was there with Elton Brand and them. That's how
yeah.
far Battier goes back, bro. Like you
Reggie
remember
Reggie
Elton
Miller
Brand
made
came out. Elton Brand
Reggie
came out
Miller
as a
made the Hall of
sophomore.
Fame with 6 All-Stars and like 1 All-NBA second team.
Mm,
Without the college accolades.
yeah.
He's literally in the Hall of Fame just because he played the Knicks.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about somebody that's good that played with the Knicks jersey? With college accolades? With big time postseason performances?
Bill Bradley.
Yeah. And Bill Bradley was a very good player, but was he
That era was
the
different.
yeah.
That
He
era
was
was different.
basically Draymond before Draymond.
Oh, Bill Bradley knew. Bill Bradley was. I'm gonna disagree with you. Bill Bradley was Wally Zerbiak before Wally Zerbiak. Dave
I mean,
DeBusschere
he could
though.
shoot. He could shoot, but I'm speaking from like all the glue guy stuff.
Oh, you talking about the glue guy stuff? But Dave
Literally
DeBusschere is
anything
that
the team
precursor to
needed.
what you're saying.
Yeah, like literally anything the team needed, he provided.
Yeah,
Whether it would be passing, or he could shoot a little bit, or he play defense at a high level. Like he is the intangible player.
yeah, man. Yeah. Now he could. Yeah, he could. He was smart. Remember, he high basketball IQ. I think he went to Princeton or somewhere.
Yeah.
He was like a very smart dude.
And they had him guarding bigger players
Yeah, and
than him.
he couldn't guard them, bro. He the worst defender the Knicks ever had, bro. Bill Bradley, Dollar Bill? Nah, he ain't guarding it, bro.
But like speaking from the perspective of like a Swiss knife forward
Yeah,
that could do a whole bunch of different stuff.
Because he was a guard in college. He was a guard,
Yeah.
but he didn't have NBA handles and he was slow. So as soon as he got to the Knicks, bro, can you imagine the backcourt of Clyde and Bill Bradley, bro? As
Oh
soon as
my
he got to the
God.
league, they're like, "No, you're not a guard, bro. No, you ain't no guard,
Yeah, just put on eat a couple steaks.
bro. Yeah, you ain't no guard, bro, at all.
Eat some steaks for this 4-month off season, and then you be a little
And baked
power forward.
potatoes the whole summer, bro. You got to, yeah, because they could think to get now. If you're talking about like the way you pass the basketball and relocate and pass people open and anticipate, yeah, he was all that stuff, bro. He was like doing Larry Bird type stuff. But yeah, man,
and I want to also like to this point when they make this end season when like to be absolutely honest, every tradition is a made up thing that over time becomes prestigious. Like 82 game season was a made up idea. Like 4 rounds to decide a champion was a made up idea,
right.
and it became prestigious over tradition.
Yeah.
And became tradition over time. And when this in season tournament turns into whatever it turns into 10, 15 years from now, they'll put on Brunson's accolades in season tournament MVP.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another boom.
Yeah.
And look at the 2 guys who won the MVP before. LeBron and Giannis.
Elite company, bro. That's elite company, bro. You know.
So, barring him not playing a basketball game ever again, yeah, it's almost like a lock if he just stays healthy for 3 years. Literally just 3 years. He gets up to 5 All-Stars, 5 All-NBAs, and he's gonna get his 3rd All-NBA this year.
Yeah.
That's a given. And it might be a first team, the rate we're going.
Right. I think Randall's probably there too. If Randall makes all NBA this year, bro, he a Hall of Famer, bro. Him too. And I know that's gonna sound crazy to the ears of Knicks fans. But
how many All-Stars is Randall at? 2 or 3?
4?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. Yeah,
4?
yeah. Randall's been, man.
I don't know,
Randall.
4.
Remember the first year he was like this. I think he
He
was
is
like
a
a stud.
3-time All-Star.
He's a
He
3-time
may
All-Star.
make it this year, though.
Okay. Oh no, he gonna make it this year, bro.
He is 2 times All-NBA.
Okay. I don't think he'll
This
be
may be
all
an
NBA.
unpopular opinion, but I would love to have Randall on this team right now with the same
Mm,
group of guys. Just add them in there.
you know, it's
Yeah.
just, hey, turn off the salary cap real quick. Throw that
That's
30
it.
million off
And
the
bring him
back.
on in. I wish I could have him right now.
uh,
Did you know Julius Randle is averaging a career high in assists, bro?
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. Well, they said the All-Star team is gonna be
Oh no, he's
U.S.
not. No, his career high is 6. He's averaging 5.7. I'm sorry.
And it's still damn good though.
For a banging big, bro.
He had a rough night tonight, but did every other thing.
Yeah.
His team took the W.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he 3 for 15, bro. Ooh, jeez. Man, that man hit 12 free throws though.
Got to the line 16 times.
Yeah.
You know how he got those free throws? Dave Finch, the coach, he got ejected like 3 minutes into the game. Like, you better call these damn fouls.
Oh, you talk Chris Finch.
Chris Finch, I said Dave Finch. Chris Finch.
Yeah.
They sick. Everybody's sick of the treatment that OKC is getting.
He got ejected like 3 minutes into
It's
the
ridiculous.
game.
And it's not like it's a one-off. Like every team that's playing them is saying the same thing. Like we sick of y'all. We sick of
Yo,
playing 8-on-5.
the SGA thing is,
You can't
SGA is the
breathe on
worst
that
And not
that
even
MVP
the
I've
stuff
ever
trash,
seen.
SGA
yo.
thing. To
It's
me,
a
I think the
team
most
thing.
egregious thing is they're allowed to be extremely physical almost all the time with no foul call.
Oh no, it's the SGA thing. Yeah, bro.
If it was just the SGA thing, it would be like cool. But when you compound it with them fouling all the time, and then SGA gets the call on the other end, then it's just completely frustrating. Now, if you were to call it those ticky tacks on SGA with your star player,
Yeah.
then cool. But they be kung fu fighting over there.
Because I don't, how I know it's the SGA thing is I legit watch certain players get the whistle in their primes, right? Like there's a Michael Jordan whistle, right? Like you better not even touch Mike, right? Then there's the Olajuwon whistle, which was absurd, bro. Like the Olajuwon whistle is worse than a Mike whistle because referees are looking at Olajuwon like there's no way you can guard him because he does too much stuff as a big. So as soon as you touch and they blowing the whistle, like, bro, I was about to hack him, but I ain't even touched him yet.
They said you was getting caught up in the dream shake. They
They was like,
already
you was thinking about it though, Uncle Freezy. You was thinking about touching them. And I'm like, bro, like legit, the Olajuwon whistle is the most ridiculous whistle that you've ever seen. Now, the opposite way is the Shaq whistle, the Karl Anthony Towns Shaq whistle. Like, if you're a physical big that has quickness, you never get. If you're a physical big, like a big human being, and you're physical, you never get the whistle. You never.
If you're a big human being and you're mobile at the same time,
right?
You not, because it looks like a freight train. It looks like a fly hitting a bus.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Harden whistle. I think the Harden whistle is a step below the Kobe whistle. Like the Kobe whistle was crazy, right? But Kobe, Harden, they don't get the SGA whistle. Like when we watch the NBA Finals, bro, when a dude Ben Shepherd legit held his hand straight up in the air the whole time on 4 possessions that they have on tape, bro, and that man is like grazing, not even physically, not doing anything by the rule book. Like the rule book say if you you know what I'm saying, physically prevent it, blah, 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 blah. This dude jersey is touching SGA, and they're like, they calling these fouls to the point where that man can't defend that guy without getting inside his. And then OKC take you down on the other end and take you to the woodshed. Like that SGA whistle is ridiculous. It's not even fair. And the referees are saying he's not foul baiting. He knows how to manipulate the rule in order to get to the free throw line. And when you look at it, it's like, yo, what's the difference between? Yeah, I remember the old Trey Young whistle. Remember when Trey Young used to put people in jail? He used to like go by you and then stop and have you run up his back.
And then he would jump. He would hit the brakes for insurance fraud.
Yeah. Like, and there'd be outlining Trey Young body in chalk on the thing. Like that.
It's a whole lot of hashtag bring back ethical basketball floating around. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, And for somebody, so the past couple of years, I hadn't been to a lot of NBA games for one reason or another. But before that, I used to go a lot, right? And if you go to the game, like when you sit courtside, it sounds like WWE. Like the way how physical the game is on TV, you don't get to hear it. So it's like, man, these dudes are finesse. Nah, these dudes.
I'm almost certain when you go to like one of those games in Memphis and the crowd isn't all the way full and you hear a foul, you can hear it up in the stanchions.
Yeah.
Wham.
Yeah, man. But so what does that mean for OKC though? If they can't get the refs on their side, what does that mean for them?
We saw that in the San Antonio game.
To be fair, in the postseason,
San Antonio beat them in the cup game.
In the postseason, their offense becomes pretty predictable.
Right.
But the thing is, SGA is such a great like even when SGA is not getting the calls, he shoots damn near 60% on mid-range shots.
He's a great mid-range scorer, yeah.
And like for all postseason, like teams that want to go deep into the postseason, you need at least one guy that is immaculate at creating his own shot in the mid-range.
Right.
And they have that. They have probably the best mid-range shooter in the league as a boom on their side, so that it can help them navigate tough situations.
Right.
But when the refs aren't on their sides, the gap closes between them and the opponents because they have talent.
But they don't shoot threes.
But like they have talent. But like this is the thing. They're like a college program how they play. They have a style of play, and they execute it to a T. But when you lock in a tournament style, sometimes all these things don't necessarily factor in terms of just strictly talent. Like they have the MVP on their team, but sometimes the role players disappear or not scorers like that. Like Chet disappeared a lot in the postseason. Yeah. So did J-Dub. While SGA was like a steady 30 the entire time.
Yeah.
On 50% shooting. But the rest of their guys disappeared. So usually when their guys disappears, they can have the refs on their side, whether not calling them for fouls on a defensive end or giving SGA a little bit of a buffer in terms of getting 10 free throws, 12 free throws.
Right.
But sometimes in the postseason, they swallow the whistle to their benefit and against their benefit. Like their star player isn't going to get those calls, but you're also hacking and whacking their lesser talented players, so they aren't going to be able to thrive in that type of scenario. And to be absolutely honest with you, when they get to the playoffs, their offense isn't reinventing the wheel. Like it's very simple. It's very basic.
Yeah.
They just live and die on creating turnovers so they can get easy buckets.
That's what most teams should do, though.
Yeah, that's what they should do. But if they don't get the turnovers, it becomes your turn, my turn basketball.
That's what I think Mike Brown's premise is with the Knicks. Like the basic, the easiest thing to do in basketball nowadays is to create chaos and live ball, not just turnovers, but live ball turnovers. Because even though turnovers are possessions, right, they're not odd man rush possessions. It's not live. And so I think Mike Brown wants to institute and I think that's the reason why they were sniffing around kicking the tires on Jose Alvarado to get live ball turnovers, right?
Yeah, and point of attack as well.
Yeah, he's
just being somebody that has some resistance to allow your bigs that extra half a second
right.
to hold up on the back end. Sometimes you're asking Cat and Mitch to do a whole lot because
Yeah,
these guys are like laying guys through like a bouncer that ain't paying attention to the line.
yeah. A disgruntled bouncer.
Just hey man, just go in the club,
He's
man.
gone, man. He's DJ Whack.
They said no hats, but go ahead, man. I don't.
Bro, I had a bouncer one time named Roger, and the club is jumping, bro. I'm like, what the? We ain't made no money, Roger. Man, it's New Year's Eve, man. Why y'all trying to do this? You fired, bro. Roger, like, bro, how you fire a bouncer after the party, bro? but yeah, I understand what you mean, bro. Like, I think it's
You just
one of
need
them
some resistance.
because we looked at his numbers on we looked on NBA.com and Basketball Reference, and his defensive numbers don't really.
Well, it's hard to for individual players. Defensive rating isn't that good of an indicator because good defenders will be on bad defensive teams all the
Right,
time.
right.
Like if you're the only good defender and it's like four guys on a court that don't give a damn about defense, well then your individual defensive rating is
It's
going to
gonna
look
suffer. Yep,
yeah.
yep, yeah.
And when they're a team that doesn't really play good defense as a whole, one guy isn't going to change that. That's why I was just like, when you look at OKC, they have a program. Like they're like a college program.
Yeah,
They're
or if when
non-negotiables.
the going get tough, bro, they'll whip out Caruso and Lou Dort at the same time, bro.
Yeah, and then
Right?
they start karate chopping everybody.
Yeah, correct. Yep, yep, yep. And it's and so my thing is the thing I would do if I'm the Knicks is throw like some kind of bone to Chicago for Javon Carter. Right?
I wouldn't mind that.
You know what I'm saying? Because he knows what he's going to come in and do. You know what he's going to come in and do. Don't ask him to do anything else.
He gonna shoot threes and play defense. That's it.
Yep. And
He
he
ain't
just
gonna
started
play
shooting
make.
threes,
He
like
ain't gonna
three.
create nothing.
No.
He ain't gonna rim protect. He ain't
No.
gonna He gonna sit in that corner.
Yeah.
He gonna take his catch and shoot threes.
Yeah.
And he gonna guard the best guard on the other team.
Yeah.
Small guard, like
Yeah.
point guard.
Would love to see that, and I would love to have him here in a series where you can do him, Deuce, Bridges, OG, and Mitch for defensive purposes, right? Not all game. You don't want to do that. I'm talking about situationally when you need defensive stops here and there, right? So, yeah, man. So here's the thing I want to run by you and Tori B before I wrap up, right? Should these young people talk about SGA is better than Kobe?
Oh my God.
Bro, this is the internet streets, bro.
These are conversations that are going to happen forever and ever and ever, right? There's a SGA is the man now, and then whoever's the new SGA when he comes in, they're going to say that guy is better than SGA. This is just fodder from not actually being around to see the play because they do the same thing with LeBron and Michael Jordan. They do the exact same thing. So should they be talking about it? It's nothing we're gonna be able to do to stop it. I don't agree with it, but these kids never saw Kobe play. So you gotta leave it there because all they getting is remnants of who Kobe Bryant was.
They got YouTube, baby. That's about
Right,
it.
but they didn't see it. It just because you can tap into a game and watch it, don't mean you're getting the full effect. I know what I saw when I watched Michael Jordan play. And it's not the same thing when I go and I rewatch basketball on YouTube. It's just a bunch of highlights. It's just a guy running up and down the court. You don't get the same feeling. They didn't. Michael Jordan crushed my dreams for years. These kids don't understand what that means.
No. I think there may be some legs though. I think there may be some legs too. to the Kobe thing. I'm not saying he's better
Not
than,
yet, but there's time.
There's always time for a
but
player
if
to
we're
be
talking
better or
about
get better.
compiling
But
stats,
there's been a ton of Kobe disrespect lately.
If it's a statistical thing, or if we're just talking raw efficiency and all of that, then maybe SGA. But if we're talking like what, a guy that put the fear of God in other teams, no.
I would say yes. I think he's worse. And listen, there's a visceral
Ain't
fear of
nobody
God, like
scared to
you
death of
mentioned,
SGA, Freezy.
huh?
I don't think nobody's scared to death of SGA.
No, that's what I was just about to say. Like the visceral feeling you're talking about. No, that's Kobe, right? But I'm talking about this fear that you can't even touch a guy or be in the area of a guy without that whistle blowing. Right. I think now that is a fear. I think that's legitimate. Because I've seen dudes with my own eyes. As soon as they get to SGA, they stand up straight and they put their hands straight up in the air. like there's like this
But
fear of
that's not really respect for the player.
huh?
That's not they scared of SGA thing. They scared of the refs and
That's
how they
the point
treat
that
them
I'm
on the
getting.
basketball court.
That's the point that I'm getting at. Like
Okay.
the difference is Kobe legitimately could score 70 points on anybody if you didn't double team. I don't think
Okay.
SGA is a
All right.
guy
I
that can
misunderstood
erupt
where
for
you was
80.
going.
Huh?
No, I said I misunderstood where you were going. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, like Kobe legit. Yo, one night in the NBA, Kobe scored like 81 on like 7 different defenders, double teams, traps, and triple teams. And he scored 81. I don't think SGA has the I think SGA strikes the fear because he found a loophole in the rules and he can go off for like 38. Right?
I will say that there might be a loophole, but some of it is he's obviously talented, but they
yeah.
he has a modicum of consistency that a lot of guys don't have. I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep it like the only guy that has scored 20 points every single game for more games in a row than him is a guy named Will
Yeah.
Chamberlain. Like
Yeah.
he's at 99 straight games of just 20, at least
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
He wakes up, he gets 20 without even free throws. Like because he averages so many points, he's at the top of the league in field goals made as well.
Right.
So
Right. For a
free
guard.
throws aside,
For a guard, which is amazing.
he shoots 56% for a guard,
Right.
which is
Beyond crazy.
that yeah.
That's beyond crazy, right?
And this is the thing, he takes good shots consistently because that's his shot diet. Kobe
And
didn't care
because he can
about
get because he can get to a spot anytime he feel like it.
yeah. Kobe didn't care about it because number one, Kobe played in an era where they didn't give a damn about spacing.
Right. No.
It was just like mano y mano. If I can't stop your guy, I'm gonna send another guy, and I got a 6'10" power forward out there that can't shoot, and I got a center out there that can't shoot, and they're gonna be on both blocks. Kobe, do something, please.
Yo, you remember the play called Rainbow? Like when you put your guard in the mid post and your big man would rainbow around the guard to go baseline, and you never passed it to the big.
Because his matchup would just be stuck in the paint. Like, look at this fool. What is he doing? I'm
Right.
not following you over there because you're not even gonna shoot. So what am I following you over there for?
And bigs back then, and no disrespect to the way the game was played, but bigs back then did not have hands.
They were
Right.
not doing DHOs at
No,
all.
they're not. No, bigs back then is not doing stuff like that. Bigs, when you say does a big have hands, can they catch a post entry pass? Okay, if he can catch a post entry pass, he's got hands.
Oh my
Right.
God! You
But
asked Charles Oakley to get a post entry pass. That man got bricks for hands.
right, and so you're telling a big to stay still, put a hand up, and let a guard throw the pass directly on that palm. And if he catches it, he's got hands, right? But until Magic came along and started like threading the needle through traffic, where guys had to like legit keep an eye on Magic because you had to have, if it wasn't for guys like Vlade Divac, who came in as a big playing a Euro style, not saying he was the GOAT, not saying he was the GOAT, but what I'm saying he added an element to the modern NBA game. So when you're talking about guys like Kobe, where they legit throw Kobe mid post pass from 10 feet away, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say one of your faves from back in the day, guys like Dave Cowens with soft hands.
Right. Like nowadays, you would never throw a post entry pass from 10 feet away.
Oh, because there would be no point. Ain't nobody.
Right.
There's enough room for you to get the ball.
Right. Basically, that's why they would taught those guys back then keep that ball up high. Because traffic, Dre, there was a time where, and this is the Kobe era, where you could put one 3-point shooter on the floor and the defense was scared to death.
It'll be Sasha Vujicic.
Yeah. Oh my
And
God,
that's it.
Sasha's at the table. That's why Kobe
And
is
if
great.
it ain't Sasha Vujicic, he out there with Derek Fisher. Oh my God, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher just checked into the game. Everybody 3-point.
Oh my God,
defense.
Rick Fox.
Right. But never together though.
Never together.
Right. Never at the same time.
At most, you would get Robert
That's why
Horry.
these comparisons are
Robert Horry
sense.
would
It's
not
two
be
different
anything special
NBAs.
at all.
I know, but what I'm saying is I'm comparing I'm saying this is why Kobe is greater than SGA because of those two different eras. Yeah,
I'm not
like
talking about you. I'm talking about in general. When people bring these comparisons up, these are players who played in two different leagues, completely different leagues.
If
One
SGA was in Kobe's era,
the other is this.
if SGA was in Kobe's era, SGA probably would have had to bulk up another 10 to 15 pounds.
Right. But then you got, this game is faster. It's all about 3-point shooting. Like, if you ain't got a 3-point shot, you're really non-existent in this league now. It's just different times. Like these, I don't like these conversations. Not this conversation, just in general. I don't like the back and forth comparisons. It's two different leagues.
Right. This is what I'm saying.
Basketball.
Can y'all imagine if Pat Ewing, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant could use the gather step?
The building travel, yes.
The gather step where you can catch it and take a step, dribble, and then take 2 more steps? Michael Jordan would have been dunking from outer space.
Well, I'll say this. It seemed when Kobe played against us, they allowed him to have an extra pivot foot. So I don't know.
I mean, well, yeah, him and Elijah had 3 feet, bro. People, you know what I'm saying?
Kobe stayed getting away with changing his pivot when he played the Knicks for some reason.
For some reason, bro. But that's what I would say. The difference is between SGA and Kobe is the rules were way different. The body types were way different, right?
Right.
And the limited offensive philosophy was way different. Man, John Stockton used to run the pick and roll from inside the 3-point line.
And you could get away with it because there was no zone defense.
Right. Yeah.
So you couldn't bring that third defender to block it up. So it was just pitch and catch with him and Karl Malone because there was no shading over a third defender to blow it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mark Cuban.
80% of this league don't play defense.
Yeah.
I'll say this. It's harder.
You stick
with these rules, it's harder to play defense. Well, how much they allow offensive players to get away with, it's harder to play defense. Like and it's a whole lot more space you got to cover to play defense.
Yeah.
Which is why they let you have the zone defense now, because imagine if you had to play no zone defense principles with this spacing.
Oh my God.
SJ would average 50 points. If you couldn't shade help.
I don't think a team would be able to field a competitive team because ACLs would legit be blown out every game. Every game.
If you couldn't bring help or build a wall against Giannis would average 60.
Right. Yeah.
With these shooters around. Now, if you threw him back in the 90s and there aren't that many shooters around, he wouldn't average that many points.
Right.
He would still get his 30 though.
Right.
Best believe.
Yeah.
Some
guys are gonna be great in any era.
That's the give and take.
Yeah.
Certain rules defensively, like the no zone defense, like you can't contain superstar players with just their man. You need to bring help, which is like de facto. MJ got a lot of one-on-one coverage, except when he got to the paint, they would foul the hell out of him. But like on the perimeter in the mid-range, he got whatever mid-range shot he wanted.
Yeah.
Because he was quicker, faster than you, he jumped higher than you.
Yeah.
And they couldn't bring the help.
And he's probably got the most iron will of any player to ever have played the game, bro.
And now for the star players, you can't bring the help now because everybody's a shooter.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Back then, you couldn't bring the help because of the rules. Now you can't bring the help because of the shooting.
Right.
So like it's still a benefit. Like if you threw MJ in this era, he would average the same amount of points, probably slightly higher efficiency, because you can't bring the help because of the shooting. And if you did bring the help, he's probably averaging more assists for his career. He's probably averaging 7, 8, 9 assists.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but there was a 50-game stretch where Michael Jordan played point guard.
And he averaged damn near triple-double.
And he averaged a triple-double for like 50 games. He averaged a triple-double. Just because he could do whatever he wanted to do on the basketball floor.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. Just one other thing before I jet. I think Mo Diawara and Pakam Dadier are legitimately the future of the Knicks wing style of play. I think they're breaking them in slowly. I think Dadier is getting his run in the G League, and Diawara is getting his run in practice with the veterans. But I think by maybe March, I think Yabusele is going to be a towel waiver, right?
I don't think Yabu might not even be on his team by March.
Nobody gonna take him. No, who would take him?
Might have to dump some second rounders to get off of him.
Or why not just keep him? He's a veteran.
Pat, just leave him there.
Yeah, because it's gonna be hard. It's hard to find cheap veterans, bro.
But I mean, you can break in case of emergency, but if it's breaking in case of emergency, you would want that tool to be useful. That dude is not useful at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he ever was. I think the Philly experiment was the dude was in a perfect situation. A team was tanking, and they wanted to tank without giving you a trust the process type tank.
I'll say this. I'm not gonna lie to you. He legitimately looks like lethargic, and that wasn't him last year. Like we could say the out of shape thing. It's like God forbid, like it felt like he's playing like he had a stroke, and he can't really like identify things. Like he doesn't know when to switch correctly,
right?
Or if to switch. He doesn't like. He had two like in the Indiana game. He had 2 turnovers. He didn't even know when to pass. Like timing wise, he just looked legitimately like lethargic.
Right.
If that's my best case word, like he's not. I won't even blame the out of shape thing because a lot of out of shape players have feel and touch and basketball spatial awareness. And like he just doesn't seem to have it. Like he's hesitating on everything. And that's not an out of shape thing. That's just like having no feel, no rhythm, no touch, no nothing.
Right.
Like like if I knew he was a bad defender, I knew he was a bad defender coming into it.
Yeah, he was.
I knew in transition he was actually pretty decent in transition. I knew he was a solid enough passer for his position. I knew he was a good enough spacer. And he's not providing any of those things. And that's not all being out of shape. That's just he has no rhythm right now. maybe confidence. Maybe he's in his head.
I think that's what it is. Because everybody's not built for New York, bro. That's one of the things that we got to remember. Like, as good as the
The
Knicks
light
get, we
shining
still got to remember.
incredibly bright here.
Yeah, like Wise keep telling people, bro, when the Knicks games start in the Garden, bro, when you in the Garden, the whole building is shaking. Like the when you go to Brooklyn, it's like, you know, pull out your library card, man, and go get, you know what I'm saying, War and Peace. It's not shaking in there, bro. Like legitimately, like the Garden is like a place unlike any other that you've seen. There was one night, the only night that I heard an opposing arena shake is the Kemba Walker coming home game in Charlotte, where Obi Toppin was having a game of his life and Tom Thibodeau subbed him out for nothing. Right? When Obi Toppin, I think RJ got a steal and kicked it out to Obi. Oh no, Derrick Rose got a steal and kicked it out to Obi, and everybody in that arena was jumping up and down and stomping because they wanted to see the. Yeah, I remember when Obi Toppin's between the leg dunk was a thing in the NBA. Anybody remember that?
Yeah.
Like Obi got the breakaway, and everybody was jumping up and was excited. Even the opposing fans. Like as soon as Obi dunked, it was like boom. Everybody was saying boom, and all of a sudden, Charlotte called a timeout, and their arena legit was shaking. That's the only time that I've been in an opposing place. In the Garden, bro. Josh Hart dive on the floor of the Garden shaking. This is everyday math for the Garden. It's just a different place. You know what I'm saying? And so some guys, they not built for that, bro. You gotta be, you know, the Garden is on, you know, you gotta only be built for Cuban links, bro. You gotta be something.
The lights are bright, real bright.
Yeah. That's why when people be like, yo, man, Pakam Dottie soft, bro. Like that, bro. This dude went from a gym that had 800 people in it, maybe on a Saturday night main event with 800 people in there to Madison Square Garden, and people like, I don't think he built for the Garden.
It took Deuce about 2 years to figure out his rhythm.
You remember how
people
shook Deuce used to
screaming.
look, bro? We remember when we used to say Deuce can't dribble? Remember that? Like Deuce
Think
can't
about
dribble,
that.
bro.
30,000 people screaming on a random Tuesday in December.
No, not
Not
everybody
even a
has
playoff game.
not everybody has a calm heart, man. Not everybody's like, we keep it real. They say Pakam Dottie lights it up in the gym in practice.
Right.
But when he gets to the game, there might be performance anxiety, which is a real thing.
That's a real thing. Yeah, that's a real thing. And no, Dre, I'm not going to tell the Janet Jackson story, bro. I see you try to set me up right there, bro. You try to set me up, bro. You try to set me up on national TV, bro. Chat. Dre trying to set me up on national TV. Miss Mocha is in the other room. She hate when I tell that story, bro.
We gonna leave that for echoes in essence.
Yo, Mo said if you tell that story one more time, I was like, hey, I don't intend to tell the story. It's whatever. So, but anyways, thank y'all for coming through, hanging out, man. Oh, so Lawrence Tears community, man, like, subscribe, share, consider becoming a member. We're working on the Lawrence Tears Facebook page so we can continue the conversation over there. We're working on some more merch ideas. I was talking to YouTube, and I'm consulting with the Lawrence Tears family about the merch stuff. We're going to do the membership stuff. We're going to get that back on track, and we're going to try to get the Patreon stuff back on track. We're trying to work on a show for Sunday mornings. I emailed the idea to the family so I can get some feedback for it. It's looking like it may not happen this Sunday, but it may happen next Sunday. I just want to thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us, helping us continue to grow. And Replay Gang, we see y'all. Thank y'all, man. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal.